Since House Bill 1637 had a significant fiscal impact, and according to House Rule 51, it should not have been on consent. And since this House has determined that the appropriate way of dealing with repeated offenses against House rules is a reprimand, I therefore move that we reprimand the chair of the Committee on Children and Family Law for violating Rule 51.
Okay, that motion is in order. The chair recognizes Representative Weber to speak against the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It has never been the practice of this House to reprimand a committee chair who has improperly placed things on the calendar. The remedy is to pull it off the calendar and talk about the problem, which is exactly what happened here. My understanding is that the reason that it went on the calendar was because there were no general funds involved. It was all a federal grant. So I would ask you to oppose the motion to censure. Reprimand.
The question before the House is on the motion to reprimand the chair of Child and Family Law. Are you ready for the question? A roll call is requested. Is that sufficiently seconded? It is sufficiently seconded. This will be a roll call vote. This will be a roll call vote. The question before the House is the motion to reprimand the chair of Child and Family Law. The chair recognizes Representative McGuire for a parliamentary inquiry.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. If I know that House Rule 51 forbids bills with significant fiscal impact from being put on consent, and if I know that House Bill 1637 had a fiscal impact of greater than $200,000 per year, which in my opinion is significant, and if I know that this is not the first bill from that committee that I personally have removed from consent because of an undisclosed fiscal impact, would I not vote green to censure, to reprimand the chair for allowing that to happen? Thank you.
The question before the House is a motion to reprimand the chair of Family Law. The chair recognizes Representative Weber for a parliamentary inquiry.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if I know that the penalty for transgressing Rule 51 is to have your bill removed from the consent calendar and voted at the end of the day when we are all tired and cranky, would I now vote red to oppose the reprimand?
This will be a roll call vote. The question before the House is the motion to reprimand the chair of Child and Family Law. If you're in favor, you'll press the green button. If you're opposed, you'll press the red button. Voting stations will be open for 30 seconds. Have all members present had an opportunity to vote? The House will be attentive to the state of the vote. With 80 members voting yea and 196 voting no, the motion to reprimand is not passed.